Julie Swetnick has spoken for the first time on camera against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Swetnick, who was the third woman to publicly accuse Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct, was interviewed by MSNBC's John Heilemann for his Showtime series The Circus in a piece that was made available online Thursday, the same day that Christine Blasey Ford, Kavanaugh's first accuser, and Kavanaugh himself are testifying in front of the Senate Judiciary Committee. Said Swetnick, who was accompanied by her attorney Michael Avenatti, "It wasn't that I wanted to come out one day before the hearings. Circumstances brought it out that way. This is something that occurred a long time ago, and it's not that I just thought about it."
It's been on my mind ever since the occurrence.
Swetnick opined that she believes Kavanaugh is unfit to serve on the Supreme Court, saying, "As far as it goes, Brett Kavanaugh is going for a seat where he's going to have that seat on the Supreme Court for the rest of his life. And if he's going to have that seat legitimately, all of these things should be investigated because from what I experienced firsthand, I don't think he belongs on the Supreme Court."
I just want the facts to come out, and I want it to be just, and I want the American people to have those facts and judge for themselves.
When asked why Kavanaugh doesn't deserve a spot on the Supreme Court, Swetnick responded, "I think all of the above. That's not the type of behavior that anybody at any age should do. I don't think women should be treated that way, and I don't think that any human being should treat people that way." In her 3-page sworn declaration, Swetnick says she witnessed Kavanaugh consistently engage in excessive drinking and inappropriate contact of a sexual nature with women in the early 1980s. Kavanaugh vehemently denies Swetnick's allegations, as well as those made by Ford and Deborah Ramirez, who came forward as his second accuser. Ford has accused Trump's High Court nominee of sexually assaulting her during a summer house gathering in 1982 in Montgomery County, Maryland, when she would have been 15. She alleges that during the incident, Kavanaugh pinned her down on a bed, tried removing her clothes, and put his hand over her mouth in an attempt to silence her cries of protest. Ramirez alleged that while attending Yale University with Kavanaugh, he exposed himself at a dorm party where alcohol was present, put his penis in her face, and then, as she pushed him away, caused her to touch it without her consent. To read more on this ongoing story, head to THR.com. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.